This crab and shrimp dip can turn from this to this real quick. Okay, let me show you how. You're going to start off with a couple of tablespoons of butter. You want to get that melted down, and then we're going to add in bell peppers, onion, and celery. Of course, it's store-bought. I'm not chopping up that shit if I don't have to, okay? And then we're going to let that sweat for a few minutes and then add in the garlic. What is the name of the Holy Trinity plus garlic? I know it has a name. I just don't know what it is. So then we're going to add in the shrimp and then some seasoning. Whatever Cajun seasoning you like. I like Tony's. We're going to add that in. Then once we get that all mixed up, we're going to add in some cream cheese and some sour cream and some more seasoning. Every time you add in an ingredient, you want to add more seasoning. We got to keep it flavorful, okay? Mix that up. Then in comes the crab. And what comes after that? Pop quiz. Seasoning. If you said seasoning, you got it right. I owe you $1. All right. At this point, I like to turn off the fire, add in some Worst Word in the World sauce and some hot sauce. I like to turn off the fire to let it start to cool a little bit. So when I add in the cheese, it doesn't separate as much, but it's cheese, so it's going to do that. You mix that up, and then I was taking this to somebody else's house, so I transferred it into this pan before I put it in the oven. I'm also going to add in the cheese from here because it makes my cleanup easier. So that's Parmesan, that's Colby Jack, and cheddar, I think. But yeah. You already knew what was coming next. Seasoning and some Old Bay, just because. And then we're going to smooth out the top and put another layer of cheddar cheese on top. And then we're going to put it in the oven at 400 degrees. That was already preheated. All right. And y'all already know the drill. We clean up as we go over here. So getting the cast iron rinsed out before that has its own, special cleaning. And whoever decided to mix plums and apricots, chef's kiss. And I made some homemade strawberry mint lemonade. That was delicious. All right. You want to take it out the oven. Once it starts to get brown and bubbly, look at that. It looks so good. So much meat. And this is how